Welcome to this demonstration of the ClickZ Academy. The menu page allows you to access the content or use the arrow buttons. You'll be presented with information about what is going to be covered, about the author, and the content itself, which is delivered as audio and graphics.
Another way to monitor what your site visitors are doing is by tracking events. There are a lot of different events you can possibly track. We've talked about the use of the back button. I've mentioned videos before. I'm going to go through that example again here now. There's also map interaction, any file downloads, or if you wanted to track links to other sites. If your website links to places that are outside of your domain, Wikipedia or maybe a parent company or a sister company, you can track those outbound links as well. So here we see a small piece of analytics that shows that 3 of the visits that came to our website generated 93 different events. That sounds like quite a bit of action, but let's look a little more closely at what it actually entails. Video progress. This could be the actual viewing of a video while it's actually running. 62 actual events. The start button, 15 times. The video being actually totally completed, 13 times. Now, while other things aren't tracked here, just looking at that mini report, you can tell if the video was viewed and went forward 62 times, it was only started 15 times, and it was only completed 13 times. Somebody kept rewinding. This could be an indication that your video has spots that are hard to hear, or frankly that are so funny that people want to watch it again and again. Either way, you can start to draw some analogies by thinking about the possible combinations of what's going on here. Things that you can track, at least with Google Analytics and many other analytics software packages as well. Again, a video player, you can track if a video actually loaded. Did somebody wait for the entire video to load, or don't they care about that? We can see how many times the video was actually stopped or muted. We can see how many times, as the graph shows there, the video actually came to a complete end. We can actually even see, if it's in the case of a YouTube video, if somebody clicks on the actual video player itself, it will take you externally to YouTube. We can check for that as well. If you've got a map on your website and people can interact with that map and add things to it or take things away from it, we can track that using events. File downloads and outbound links I've already mentioned. If you have some kind of mortgage calculator or other tool that people can interact with, you can set events on different pieces of that page and have your analytics package track how people interact with that tool. This is especially useful if you have pages that have such interactive features on them that seemingly make people stay on your site for long periods of time. What is long? That's up to your personal opinion and what other visitors are doing on your site. If you've got a subset of visitors that come in and are in and out of 20 pages in 5 minutes, but you've got other visitors that come in and out of 3 pages in 20 minutes, clearly they're doing something. Tracking events is a way of figuring out if they're actually doing something, or if they're one of those visitors I mentioned previously who had to step out for a meeting or to grab a phone call before continuing on and viewing your site.
There's an exercise to test your knowledge.